Hey everybody, once again, it's Justice here from the Fools of Tista, and today I'm going to bring you one of our most requested videos through Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, the Twitters, and Discord, where we're going to give you a deck profile version 2 on my Exodia build. Now, bear with me. Oh, hit the camera, I'm so sorry. Bear with me. It's not the exact same as it was before, so be ready for some cool twists and some hidden techs. But to start us off, we have the vanillas, as per usual. We all remember this. Oh, wrong side. For symmetry use. Yeah, the 5 vanillas, I don't care what anyone says, we all know what these are. Exodia, you know, the deck's built around it. And then we have 3 cavemen. You need 3. Always 3. This searches the monster for you. Cannot be destroyed by monster effects. And honestly, it's just good fodder just to link into other things. Get rid of that. Don't think I'm crazy. One shield. That's all you need now with the new support that came out from Rhoda. I don't really want to pay life points to get Millennium Ankh into my hand. It's a good thing to have, you know, just in case you don't have it, but you don't want to clog up your whole deck with having 6 cards that do one thing, especially if you play copies of multiple copies of the card itself. Plus, you have to pay life points, so just 1 will do. Speaking of 1 golem. That's all you need as well. You can get the field spell by multiple different ways. This card is only good for link fodder. I mean, and it helps Ankh not being negated. That's the only thing why it's here. 3 blue eyes of the heart. Or the heart of the blue eyes, I'm sorry. Discard this card, discard, not send to the graveyard, discard to get Millennium Ankh. And if your opponent, I'm pretty sure special summons a monster, you can bring this guy back out from your graveyard and send that card. It's level 8 or higher monster you have to send, though, by the way. I can't really remember. Just read the cards, they'll tell you. If you read the cards, that's what the cards do. Now, for the hand traps, that's basically all the Millennium monsters I'm playing. Keep it nice and tight. Tight 40 as always. Always tight 40. So now for hand traps. 3 Nibiru. We made room for 3 Ash Blossom this time around. We always have room for 3 Ghost Sister. And we definitely have room for 3 of the best card in the game right now. This card is so good, I will not play a deck right now in this format without this card in it. So if you see me at locals, just be ready. I'm playing a shifter deck. It does not matter. There's too many Fiendsmiths, there's too many Azaminas, there's too many of this, that, and the other. I just can't deal with it anymore. You know what? You're all getting shiftered. Sorry, shifter gang. Alright, now it's all the monsters and hand traps. Time for the spells. So for the spells, I just play 2 Millennium Ankh. I feel like that's all you really need for this deck because there's so much synergy in the deck to get that. If you draw it, cool. If you don't, there's other ways to get it. 2 Wedger Temple. You don't need more than 2, honestly. You have Golem to get it. You have other cards to get it, like Set Rotation and Terraforming. These cards all do the job for you. But to go along with your Set Rotation, you also have 2 Secret Village of the Spellcasters. Everyone knows why this card is absolutely busted. You basically Set Rotation, put this on your field, that on their field, and then let's just say you have this. Go for it, boom, grab this. At the end of the turn, overlay that out of the graveyard into that, and you just basically win. So there's those. There's more spells. I'm just running out of room on my table here. So this one's pretty cool. Instant Fusion for those cool gimmicky little targets we have. 1 pot because there was only 1. Called By because Called By is amazing, and it definitely, even though it's a 1-of, it still comes up a lot. Like a lot. And Obliterate Blaze. This card is absolutely cracked. If you play this deck, you got to play this, obviously. I mean, back row removal plus Fairy Meteor Crush. It's amazing. It's amazing. Plus it's just, you know, all the support for Exodia is really good. Speaking of support for Exodia, Exod, Fires of Rage, Board Wipe, amazing card. Angel Statue has a rune, and Tikaboo, there can only be 1. This 1-of, it actually comes up. And when it comes up, it's awesome. But if you don't need it, you can always just side it out for some other crazy tech that you have. So there's that. Is actually the main deck, guys. Tight 40 as always. I do never play a deck that's over 40. I refuse to. I feel like this is the ratio you have to play in order to keep everything going. I mean, I've seen 60 card piles of the deck that work as well. But honestly, when I see just 3 ofs, 3 ofs, 3 ofs, and then 1 of each pot, and then 2 Exods, Fires of Rage, 2 Obliterate Blazes, 2 Obliterates, I'm just like, this is just overkill. You're just hoping at this point. So now, on to the extra deck. You know we got to play 3. Exodia, big guy. This guy's absolutely cracked. You just need 5 Forbidden 1 monsters, obviously, and Ankh, and then brings him out. He just does a whole lot of wonders. Spell and trap card negate. I mean, if you have Secret Village on the field too, don't even have to worry about spells, but you more or less are just going to worry about traps at this point. It gets attack points based on your life points. That's why we play Spooky Dogwood. And it's at the end phase of each end phase, you get to set a spell or trap card that mentions Exod or Exodia. So that's why you only play the 1-ofs, because you're basically going to get this guy out every turn, no matter what, first turn. Now, we're just keeping the theme for fusions here. We're going to show you guys my super poly targets. So you guys are going to laugh at this. Millenniumize Restrict. This card counts as a Millennium card, so it doesn't leave the field when you use Ankh. So basically, you have instant fusion. You bring this guy out, and now you're protected from Ash Blossoms to get your Millennium Ankh, or whatever the hell they're going to use. So basically, it's just a nice little net of protection. Mud Dragon of the Swamp. Everyone knows what that does. And just a nice little spicy tech. Thousand Eyes Restrict. This card's awesome. It just eats a card in the field and then completely just... Your objective here is just to melt their board. You want to melt everything you can. Grab a card off their field, yoink, yours now, whatever, link it off, whatever you have to do. And while he's face up on the field, I'm pretty sure only he can... No, not can attack. It's only he... No. Bad brain. You can't change your battle position. That's what it is. So pretty cool. If I'm wrong on that, just refresh me. Refresh me in the comments, please. We always like a good comment. Now for the links. Silhouette Rabbit. SP Little Knight. Moon of Closed Heaven. Sorcerer of Seebeck. The Earth Charmer. This card's amazing, by the way, if you don't know what this does. Whatever monster it points to attacks, you gain life points equal to that attack. So if your Exodia is at 0 and he attacks and he gets 8,000, you get 8,000 life points. This is just to eat boards as well. Everyone knows and loves Little Knight. Like, this card is absolutely cracked. I don't really feel like I would change any of these 2-ofs. Oh, by the way, IP Masquerade. Forgot about that. Yeah, there's another 2-of. Ozza's really good because all your Exodia main deck monsters are Earth. Moon's to eat the cards. This is just to eat a card in the field, and this gets you Azarun. So that's the links. Or not all the links, but we're not done yet. We have these 3 left. Like I said, I didn't show them all off at once because I'm just running out of room here. This is basically to climb into this, and then this is just, like I said, just to melt boards with that. So, yeah, I feel like the deck's pretty tight at, obviously, 15 side cards. I will say this. I have used every single one of these cards in the extra deck. They do come up quite often. I mean, this not really, but if you have to, it does. I did this last week, and I thought it was absolutely hilarious with this. And, sorry, the glare was really bad there. With this. And we're just picking cards off the board and, you know, one at a time. And then you have to have 3 of these guys because, believe it or not, everyone has access to SP Little Knight now. So the only way to get rid of this guy is by banishing him. And you know how many people can just go into the extra deck and banish him? Yeah, okay, cool, whatever, he's gone. But next turn, you're still alive. Oh, right, shout out to my boy Alex Latchman, by the way, for getting me this for my birthday. Really good dude, love him to death. Honestly, just such a good human being. Big 30 for me, and big 30 for him, by the way. So now we're on to the extra, or side, sorry, not extra. So we have Mulcharmy, obviously. I have 2 of the other ones, but I'm not playing them in this just because I feel like every time I've played anyone with this deck, this one always comes up. Everyone loves this card, one of my favorite cards of all time. Lava G, 3 of them. Like I said before, eat a board, and then you just go for game. Put them in attack mode, whatever, 5k right off the top, and then whatever else you have to do to hurt them. This is for those decks that don't die to Shifter. Droll and Lockbird. Side out Shifter, put Droll and Lockbird in, keep all your other hand traps, and you're good. You're still good, no matter what. Continuing on, that was the monsters. If you have to change anything, by the way, I mean, I like this card a lot. I'm very biased because people will use Mulcharmy and you can just let them draw one and just go like that. This obviously to eat the boards, and you could side that or change this out for the other one. It's whatever your locals really prefers. That's just my preferred tech. And for the final few cards, I got a Harpy's Feather Duster, 2 Lightning Storms, because back row, front row. And this is really cool to do when you Lava Golem them. Use Dark Hole. Yeah, I could play Regeki, whatever, it doesn't matter. This is just funny. This is just absolutely funny. Drop this on their field and they go, oh, okay. So you just get rid of, like, let's say they have a Totally Awesome or whatever, and you just go tribute that, and then the Lava Golem, and then you just kind of bait out whatever else you can. You just go Dark Hole, and then you end off with, okay, Ankh or Blue Eyes or whatever it is. Doesn't matter. Basically, when you did the game, I just basically told you guys something that happened to us, or happened to me at locals with that instance. Shout out Nolan. Love you, buddy. And yeah, that's basically the deck profile. If there's anything you guys think that I should change, just please let me know in the comments, because I really do, like I said, love this deck. It's something that's near and dear to my heart. It's actually one of the few decks that I've enjoyed playing for the last little bit. I hate metas. I feel like they're cringy. Everyone should play rogue decks or rogue style decks and play something different at their locals. I'm tired of seeing Snake Eyes and Fiendsmith everywhere. I'm tired of seeing Azamina, in White Woods, whatever. It's all about having fun and being diverse. So please let me know in the comments if you guys have anything you would like me to change, or maybe even a deck I should try out. I'm actually building a new deck, and it's going to be quite techy. So, you know what? That's the end of the video, and make sure to like, comment, subscribe, please. It helps a lot, and make sure to tell someone you love them. Okay, take care, guys.